Hello everybody, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included Spaced Out Edition here on our Seven Kingdoms colony. Alright, we are busy doing lots of stuff. Let's start with Yakilim. Let's see how we're doing over here. Did we get our power wire the rest of the way? Probably not, because we were busy in the other colony. So let's go ahead and stick this in so that we're good to go with all of this. That also means we need to get, not the bridge, the conductive wire, deconstruct it, and the conductive wire, deconstruct it. Okay, there we go. We got the bridge there as well. That means we can go ahead and put that in the rest of the way. And that's good. This is good. And we can get this built here. So let's just, construction-wise, let's get these done. There. That connects the power over, which means I'll be able to get rid of all of this so that we can prep this area and we can fix our volcano. We'll also be able to slowly take all of these out, but we'll leave them there for now. Cool. So, I mean, decor-wise, obviously, you know, we created some issues by putting in these strong wires and stuff like that. And we lose the bonuses because we now have what's considered industrial ingredient for stuff through there. Not a big deal. You know, we'll work past it. Meanwhile, we can go ahead and just really start powering through all of this stuff. And digging it out and getting it set up as well. That one. We can do this one, and then we can slowly do these. Down here, we can do these and that. Don't need this on a 7 or anything, so I'll just do that. And we can slowly dig this out as well. Okay, and we're still digging out all the rest of this. But we can start getting rid of some additional items. So, not a problem. We can definitely do that. Alright. Next, I think the only thing left here, besides making sure we're not overflowing on our... No, we're not. Okay, we're fine. We've got... These are all working fine, so we're good. I can tag these as well, so that we can continue to just get rid of all of this. Let me see. So we can come down all the way through here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then once we have that, we'll dig this out. And that can be done. And this is now finally ready to be done. So we'll just start in the middle and take out the 4. Cool. Alright, so these guys are good over here. They will continue to just, you know, get all of this stuff done so that we can continue to prep and finish this whole map. Really, that's our goal, right? Got something. Okay. Meanwhile, in St. Philia, we can continue on. Alright, just to make sure we're good. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to bump this up just to make sure that we've always got these going. I know we've been doing a lot of other things, but I'm going to prioritize those 2 things just to make sure we're good there. Then I'm going to go ahead and just in case we have nothing to do, sometimes that happens with our dupes, I'm going to do that. Just so that there's some more areas where they are going ahead and just, hey, we need to close this stuff out. Let's go ahead and dig it out. So I'll get that done. We'll do that here. And we'll deconstruct that one. And we can get that one, and we can go those 2 there. Okay, I think we already got these. Except the ice melted. So I can't reach. Excuse me, let me get a drink. Can't reach those, but we can put that there. Alright. Now, back into the base. Doesn't look like we captured any of the pips. I'm assuming they just fell and drowned. Kind of sad. So I could go ahead and pause and take off the critter eggs here. Just so that if they lay an egg, it'll go ahead and hatch in here a little bit. So I'm going to do that. And then meanwhile, since this is now ready and our kitchen is built, we can get this set up. Now that does mean that I need to put in a door here. Otherwise I can't, because this room's too big. So I can go clear to there. Okay, no problem. So I'm going to deconstruct this one and this one. Then I can set this up. So as far as eggs go, we'll probably never have some of these, but we're gonna go ahead and start doing certain ones. Did I decide which hatch I wanted to keep? Did I want to keep... I know I'm gonna remove the smooth hatches. I think... Well, which one had the greatest food capability, right? I mean, that's what it comes down to. So a hatch can have sandstone and sand. I don't want to give them sedimentary rock because that turns them into stone hatches. But we can do sandstone. I believe we have nearly an unlimited supply of sandstone. Yeah. So we might as well just keep it at hatches. Which means for now, we can go ahead and just set that up. If there happen to be eggs, we can do it. We can also do some others down here. We can do pips and cup pips. I'm gonna stick it on a 3. We're not gonna get a high priority out of it, but that way it'll run. All right. Now, this is gonna start dropping food down here. So we want to first come in here and disconnect that one. We want all the food sources just to start dropping here. So that's what we'll start with there. Then we want to set this fridge to only what we're going to cook, what we need to cook. So we know we can cook frost buns. We want to cook our seafood. We want to fry up our barbecue. Then from there, let's take a look. We need gristleberry. We need the fried mushrooms. We need omelets. So let's start there. So let's come here. We need omelets. We need the gristleberry. And we need the fried mushrooms. Okay. And that would be everything. Okay, so we can take this and I can copy settings from here. And I can make this souffle thing probably, but I don't think I'm good. Yeah, I'll go ahead and make this souffle because it's a plus morale 8. as well. So we'll do that. And then I can make the Swampy Delights, because there's nothing else for the mushroom, or for the swampy things. So we can go ahead and stick them. But roasted grub nuts, can we use roasted grub nuts in anything? I can't remember. We cannot. We're not going to have very many of them, but I will go ahead and put the roasted grub nuts. And the grub fruit preserve. We're going to make everything except for the mush fry, because we're not going to do that, and we're not going to do the pickled meals. Okay. So, this needs our cooking ingredients. So we definitely need raw eggs, we need sleet wheat, we need pinch pepper. We don't have any nosh beans, but we'll select them. Edible, it needs the raw stuff. Bog jelly, the bristleberry, grub fruit, if we ever have hexalent fruit, if we ever get lettuce, meat. We won't put the mixed berry pie, the muckroot, here. Well, we'll store it there if it has to be. Right? Regular old mushrooms. There's the raw eggs. If we ever get plant meat, it's a possibility. The spindly grub fruit. Swamp chards. Am I missing anything? Did I already select the fish? This is a pacu fillet. Yeah, we want the pacu fillet. If ever we have a mush bar, we'll put it there so that we can get it, but we're probably not. No. Yep. Okay. So that means it'll dump out, collect that. Now this is gonna collect edible stuff. It's gonna grab the barbecues. It's gonna grab the bristleberry or the gristleberry. Which one's which? It's gristle. I don't think anything uses the bristle, right? Yeah, it's just gristle. Okay. So, gristleberry, the frost buns, the fried mushrooms, the cooked seafood, lettuce, the pepper bread. No, wait, pepper bread's not cooked here, it's cooked in there. These, because we're gonna carry them along and send them to the next stage. So we want those. The omelets. Yeah. Okay. So that's going to pick up everything, send it here, and drop it here. So this, we need all of our cooking ingredients that we're going to use for this stuff. So we need bristleberry and pinch pepper. So, pinch pepper. And down here, we need bristleberry. Okay. Fried mushroom, lettuce, and barbecue and cooked seafood. Cooked seafood, fried mushroom, barbecue, lettuce. Got those omelets. Frost buns. Grub fruit and as well. So there's the omelet. Roast grub fruit. Right, so we're gonna move them along. What am I missing? Just regular old grub fruit. There we go. Cool. So then this is gonna pick up all the good stuff, the high quality stuff. So frost buns, it's gonna pick up the mixed berry pie, pepper bread, stuffed berry, the surf and turf. We'll pick up these. We need to cook some of the other stuff before it shows up on the list. But we should be good. Yeah. Okay. Which means that on this one, it would be the same thing. Crust buns. Berry. Pepper bread. Stuffed berry, surf and turf. These two. This, we're just going to keep it with this one because this is the one we can do. We could do some of these others, but they're more complicated. So we're just going to do the freshener spire. Alright, and then this one here is just going to pick up, you know, all of the edible stuff. Just everything. Okay. Alright. And that'll dump it into the fridge, and of course the fridge is going to have the best of the best of the best of the best, so mixed berry pie, pepper bread. We can do the frost buns up here. The stuffed berry, we'll throw these in as well. And then I'll take a look and see if we're accumulating anything that I'm missing, so that we can get rid of that. Cool. So this one we don't need, we can deconstruct it. Go, we'll deconstruct that one. And we're gonna put it into this. Speaking of which, it seems we have no power. So let's get our wire connected. There we go. Get that done. And we can go ahead and deconstruct all of this in here because we don't need it anymore. We got a new kitchen, so we'll go ahead and deconstruct that. This. And this. This. Now I still have to set up this whole thing where we're gonna roast and get rid of all of those things, so we'll have to come back to where we're gonna do the killing area, but we will get that set up. Alright. And then That does mean, too, that we will eventually, once we can reach it, be able to get rid of all this as well. So that'll be good. And we can get rid of this door here. Alright. Cool. They've escaped! Oh no! Well, that does mean I can wrangle a couple of them now. That's alright. I'm not worried if they spread throughout the base. Look at them. They're all lovey now because we got them outside the base, or outside of the room. That's funny, though. So we'll capture a few of those guys. Or not capture, but we'll let them out for now. That is fine. We do need to get this door over here set up on that. And then the door to the kitchen so that we get the bonus to the kitchen. That's kind of funny. It was like, poof! There they all go. They're running. We need this here to hold the salt and sucrose. So we'll get that set up, and then we can come over and put back in our other decor items. These. So one here, and I'm going to decide what to do with this small space, but we can do that. We'll be able to stick that there, this here. The one thing we're missing in the kitchen is a few lights. I don't think it's really that necessary, but we're going to put in a couple anyways. And then we'll put in this stuff here. Cool. Alright. Oh, we've got pips all over the entire base, which, you know, I mean, they'll be happy. So that's okay. The problem is that since these doors are open, it's gonna mean that this is overcrowded now, but we'll get it all settled. Don't worry. That was funny though. I didn't think that through, did I? But all good. We can put our teapot here, and on this one, we can go ahead and... I don't know where I've got those other things. I'll need to look. We have... What's on this one? This is the blender. Okay, we'll remove that. And we'll put the blender in the kitchen. That makes sense. Select. There. We'll get that. That'll... we got these set up now. They're all good. And we'll get the decor cleaned up in here. This needs to be salt, which is a consumable ore, and the sucrose. So we'll get that set up. And then we can come in here and we can go ahead and clean up these two rooms, including that little drop there. Cool. All right. Well, I think that does it for this episode. In the next, we will continue our efforts to clean all of this up and get things done. We are very, very close. You know, we're slowly getting there on stuff. I'll just say that. We're not very, very close, but you know, we're slowly getting there. We do have our power grid all the way through, so I can take all of this out. So we're gonna do that as well. So we don't need this over here anymore. Cool. That also means that this will need to be reversed. Must be saving. Good place to save. We'll see you in the next episode, everybody. Take care.